Before now, creating something like this would definitely require an animation studio. But today, with AI, you can create characters, stories, and cinematic animations from just your laptop. And this is just the beginning. This entire film was created using AI tools. And in this video, I'll be teaching you exactly how I made it. And here is what we are going to be creating.
The ridge looks clear. I'm going to check for fruit up there.
Hey, Jax! Don't take all day. We need to reach the village before dark.
I will be quick. Just watch over the horses.
That's it, girl. You're doing so well. Let's wait for Jax to get back.
Where's the second one? Must have seen us. Let's return to the ship. Look at her. That's not just a girl, that's 3 months of rations and a new hull for the Dread.
What about the one that got away, Captain?
Let him run. By the time he finds help, we'll be halfway to the coast. We move out at first light. They are getting away! They couldn't have gotten far. Search everywhere.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed the animation movie. Now, if you stay with me till the end of this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to create animations like that using the current AI tools. You might even learn one or two secrets to improve your own animations or your own AI filmmaking. So we start by creating our character. And to create our character, I'm going to use Google Flow. Okay, so to access Google Flow, you just come to Google and type Flow. Okay, once you type Flow, you click this first option. Now, clicking on this first option brings you to Google Flow. If you don't have a Google Flow account yet, it's going to ask you to log in. Once you're on Google Flow, the next thing you need to do is to click on New Project. Now, once I click on New Project, I will paste my prompt. Okay, you can see the prompt. This is a very detailed prompt. Now, this is the prompt I used in generating my character. If you look at this prompt, you notice that this prompt is highly detailed. And to avoid prolonging this video, I won't read out this prompt to you. So the best thing you can do right now is to pause the video, go through the prompt, and continue with me. Now, after pasting my prompt, the next thing I will do is I will click on Generate. Then we wait for our character to be generated. Now, our character has been generated, and looking at these two characters, I think I prefer this one. So I'm going to click on it. And the character is actually good. Looking at it, I think is very good. So I'm going to take the character. Okay, while the character is downloading, we go ahead to create the second character, which is Mira's character. So the boy is actually called Jax, while the girl is Mira. So we'll go ahead now to create Mira's character. So I'm going to still use this same Jax character as the reference image. So I'm going to import this Jax character. So we upload Jax image here. And I'll paste my prompt. You can always pause the video to read the prompt. I'm going to create Mira's character using Jack's image as reference. This is a way to fasten my character creation. Then I hit on generate. So Mira's character has been generated, so I'll click on it. I think the character is beautiful. It's truly beautiful. But to make it to be distinctive from Jack's, I would like the hair to be fully braided. To have her hair fully braided, I would say braid her hair like a Viking girl. Then I hit on generate. Good, and we can see her hair is fully braided now and she's looking good. I think I love her this way. Then I'll click on download. Now pay attention to this. When you are making an animation movies or you are making general movies with AI, you want your characters to be on a neutral background. It will enable you to construct your scenes and make these characters appear in any scene without distortion. So for this particular cartoon animation, I would want these characters to be on a plain white background. So right now, I will go ahead and import Jack's image. Then I'll paste this prompt. Like I always tell you, you can pause the video to read the prompt. Then I click on generate. And I'll go ahead immediately to do the same for Mira's image. Okay, Jack's image has just been generated on plain white background and you can see him standing facing the camera. So I love it and I'll just click on it to see that every angle is the way I want it. Then I'm going to take it. Then looking at Mira, you can see that the Mira's own is equally good. Then I'll go ahead and still take this Mira's image. The next thing I will do is to generate a character sheet for each of these characters. A character sheet gives you the opportunity to see your character front view, back view, side view, and the entire characters in 360. This helps you model these characters in any scene completely and maintain continuity of the characters. So I'll go ahead and upload Jack's image. Then I'll paste this prompt. You can pause the video to still read the prompt. Then I hit on generate. And I'll do the same for Mira. This is bad. This is bad. So I'll go with this one. Okay, you can see him facing the camera, backing the camera, and his side view. And that is what character sheet is all about. So I'll go ahead and download this. Then I'm going to take this one for mirror. To fasten this character creation, I will now go ahead to create the remaining characters for this animation. The character of the pirates and the character of the horses that Jax and Mira used in this animation. And after creating them, I'll get back to you. I have gone ahead to generate the remaining characters. So if you look here, you can see the image of the 4 pirates that kidnapped Mira. Then you see the 2 horses that was used. Then also I've gone ahead to generate the river where Jax and Mira was, and the ridge where Jax climbed. And I have equally generated the pirate ship. Then went ahead to generate Mira and Jack's village. Now with all this created, we'll now move into constructing our scenes. This is where the magic starts happening. So I would want you to pay close attention. Now we are going to construct our very first scene. So I'll start by uploading Jack's image. Then Mira's image. An image of the horses that Mira and Jack came in with. Finally, I'm going to upload the image of the river. So we are constructing this first scene with 4 images, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and paste my prompts. So here is what I want to achieve. I'm going to use these 4 images to create a scene where Mira and Jax is coming closer to the river on a horse. Okay, so that is the target of this scene we are constructing. Now, after pasting my prompts, I'll hit on generate. Alright, it just generated the first scene, but looking at these images, you can notice that they are too close. The horses are too close to the river, and I want them a bit far, so we are going to regenerate this scene. Now, when you are working with AI, most times you have to generate multiple times to actually get the result you want. Let's quickly regenerate. Maybe I might be able to now get the exact shot I want for this particular scene. Good, I think we have gotten the exact shot I need for this, so let me click on it. Awesome. You can see this is actually very nice. Now, you can see that the 2 characters are coming on a horse, but they are still very far from the river. Now, this is going to give me the opportunity to bring this into life when I'm generating videos. So I'll go ahead to download the image. We can see Mira and Jax coming to the river on their horses, but if you look at this scene very well, you see that they are still very far, so we can still see their face close. So on that ground, I'm going to still generate the second scene where we are going to see their faces and the horses coming closer, and the camera is going to be very close to their face so that we'll see exactly how they look like and have clear view of the 2 characters as they walk to the river. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still use this same image, but I will import the Jack's image and the Mira's image and the horse image to generate this scene. After importing it, I'll paste my prompt. Then I hit on generate. Awesome, this is beautiful. You can see that we now have close shots of Mira and Jax coming to the river on their horses. So I'll go ahead and download this image. The next scene I will generate is the scene where Jax and Mira is standing at the river edge with their horses. This is very important scene because this scene gives us the view, showing us when they were coming to the river, the close-up shot of them coming to the river, and exactly when they have arrived at the river. So I will go ahead to upload these images. So I will get Jack's image, the Mira's image, the horse image, and the image of them coming to the river. Then I'll paste my prompt and hit on generate. Looking at these 2 images, I think I prefer this one, so I'll click on it. I think it's very good. Then I'll go ahead and download it. Okay, pay attention to this. This is exactly how you construct your scenes when you are making AI animation or AI movies. So you take your time to prepare each of your scenes using your characters and your environment or whatsoever you've generated for your movies. So I'll go ahead to generate the rest of the scenes to avoid prolonging this video. I just finished generating all the scenes needed for this animation movie, and I've gone ahead to arrange them in a storyboard in a way that it will be easy for me to always use and to know exactly when each scene is going to come into my film. So if you look here, you can see it contains a lot of scene, okay? It has plenty scenes depending on your story. So your scenes are always going to be based on the story you are working on your animation movie. Now I have all the scenes planned out. I'm going to move into turning each of these scenes into a video clip. And to do this, I'm going to use the Grok AI to achieve this. To access the Grok AI, you go to Google and search for Grok. Then you click on Grok. Then it brings you to this page. So the next thing you need to do is you click on Imagine. On this Imagine section is where I'll be generating all the video clips used for this AI animation movie. Alright, I know this is the part you have been waiting for all along. Now we are going to be generating our videos clip by clip to form the entire videos using the images we have generated, the scene images we have constructed previously. So the first scene in this movie is the scene where the camera started from showing us fishes swimming in the water, and the camera expands and shows us Jax and Mira coming close to the river on their horses. To achieve this, this is what I did. So I uploaded the image of the fishes swimming in the river. Then I equally uploaded the image of Jax and Mira coming to the river. Then I go ahead and paste my prompt. Now this is the image we have here. You can see the image of the fish swimming in the river. Then the second image is the image of Jax and Mira coming to the river on their horses. Now this is what I want to achieve with Grok. I want Grok to generate a video where the fishes appears first in the camera, then the camera comes out of the water showing Jax and Mira coming closer to the river on their horses. So by using these two scenes combined together, Grok is going to be able to achieve this. And most times, you have to generate multiple times to get this accurately. Grok still struggles with this kind of shot, but you can still achieve it if you try multiple generations. So I'm going to hit on generate, and we wait to see what Grok can generate. Grok just generated the video, and looking at this video, the video is actually good. It's good. Just that if you look closely, you notice that the characters are not consistent. Now, I'm going to show you a secret to still make your characters to be consistent. To do this, I'm going to upload Jack's image, then equally upload Mirak's image, and finally, I'm going to add a horse image. And doing this is going to help Grok to have clear view and understanding of each of these characters. And once I've added that, all I need to do is I'll click on generate. I don't need to change the prompt, I'll just regenerate. Okay, here is the second one Grok generated, and this is still bad, it's not good, so I'll generate again. And this is the third one, and I think this one is okay. This is good and manageable, so I'm going to take it. I'll download this one. Now you can see I had to generate up to 3 times to get something I can use, and that is the kind of patience you need when you are working with an AI in terms of making animation or movie. The next scene I'm going to generate is the close-up shot of Jax and Mira on the horses coming to the river. So to do this, I just bring in the image of Jax and Mira on the horse, then I paste my prompt. You can actually pause this video to still read this prompt. Then after pasting my prompt, I click on generate. Okay, you can see that Grok generated 2 videos at once. Don't get confused about this. Grok generally generates 2 clips most times because this AI is still under training. So most times it tries to generate 2 variations for you to choose and equally help train the AI. I'm going to go through the videos. I think I prefer this one. So I'm going to take this particular video. Now, the next clip I'm going to generate is the clip that shows Jack's hand scooping water from the river and putting into his mouth, and the camera moved from the close-up of his hand and shows us Jack's face as he drinks the water. To achieve this, I uploaded close-up image of Jack's hand taking water from the river. Then I uploaded image of Jack's and Mira in the river. And finally, I pasted my prompt and hit on generate. The video just finished generating, and looking at this video is good, not perfect, but with multiple generation we can get a better shot. So that's basically how to generate complex scenes using Grok. And guys, if you followed me from the beginning of this video, I believe you must have learned how to create your characters, how to create your scenes, and how to generate video clips for your AI animated videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, and comment any question you have on the comment section.